What's up, motherfuckers?
Wow, so I really just channeled Oscar, even though Snapchat got rid of my Oscar filter. If you guys don't follow me on Snapchat, you have no idea what just happened. What's up, you guys? It's your girl Amber, Amber's Closet, and today we're going to do June's Q&A. So I'm gonna read your guys' questions. Of course, majority of these came from the app. You guys already know. If you don't have it, if you were to be reincarnated, who would you come back as? Ellen, I think. I don't know. Or Oprah. Somebody that's able to be a strong woman, a political figure, somebody that people look up to and then are also able to entertain in multiple different ways. That's the people that I look up to. Would you ever go back and date one of your exes? If yes, who? I think I answered this in a video before, and at this point in time, I would say no. I feel like there are reasons why you break up. And for me, once I get to the point where we broke up, it was something substantial to make me feel like I need to pull away. Especially if I loved you and I spent years with you, I gave my all. So if it got to the point of us breaking up, it was for a severe reason. And then if I don't automatically see those changes, I'm not sure if I trust you with my heart. Just hope that that won't happen again. I don't think I can do that. So, and no, with one of my exes. Did you have a crush on one of your teachers? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think like a few growing up. Yeah. Do you believe that a person can be gay for just one person? Yes, most definitely. I mean, you guys have known that in some point in time in my life, I have dated people that consider themselves straight. But overall, I just believe that it's about the connection with the person, chemistry that you have with the person. I don't make anybody feel like they need to put themselves in a category and explain their sexual preferences or anything like that. I think that that is unnecessary. And I think that a lot of times sexuality is fluid and it's all about the connection you have with somebody. Has one of your best friends ever made a move like hitting on you, and what did you do? Yes. I've had a lot of instances in the past where like a good friend or an acquaintance or somebody like that has made a move all of a sudden, and a lot of times it's in really bad, awkward situations or what I would call bad timing. There was a few situations in the past where, you know, I was actually into it. Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
But then there were certain situations where I had to be like, wow, this is such bad timing, and wow, you know, I'm with this person, I'm happy, this is so selfish of you to do it at this point. So sometimes it got to a point where that person can no longer be my friend. How do you know if you're a STEM, femme, or butch lesbian? Because I'm not sure. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I told you guys I created that label to help the people that could not figure out what I am. But you don't need to put yourself into a category, in a box, or label yourself in any type of way. Just do you know what I'm saying? If you want to dress a certain way, dress that certain way. Are you going to broadcast anytime soon? I am. It's just that a lot of stuff has come up recently that have made me really busy. I'm gonna start broadcasting again probably next week. I'll let you guys know, of course, across all my social media what I'm broadcasting on, things like that, so you guys can check it out because I have fun with you guys. What has been your biggest life lesson so far? And I think that I learn this lesson all the time, but for some reason it's hard for me to grasp, and I get so disappointed in people a lot of times that my biggest lesson is not having such high standards for people. I always learn the hard way because I get slapped in the face with it. People disappoint me all the time, and it's probably because I'm such a passionate person that I give so much that I expect somewhere hopefully close to as much as I give, and then when that doesn't happen, I get disappointed, I get hurt. I'm a sensitive thug. You feel me? So it just kind of sucks that people are going to give you the same respect that you give them, and respect is a number one for me, so that sucks. You can't fucking be in my life anymore. What do you think about STEM on STEM, or femme on femme, or stud on stud, or anything? Do you? I think that if you're happy and you're in a situation where you're happy, it doesn't matter, and who cares what other people think? Do you, you guys. Those frustrating nights as a YouTuber where your card all of a sudden gets full and then doesn't erase anything off the card, and then you try to upload it onto your computer, and then your computer tells you it's full and it doesn't want any of your files that you're trying to upload just so your card can be freeze, just so you can film a video, and then on top of that your batteries die and they tell you F you, we don't want you to make a video, and then your camera does something weird, and then all of a sudden the sound doesn't work for half of the video that you already recorded. I mean, sometimes this can be so frustrating, you guys, and that's not even getting on the editing process, which is so fucking ridiculous. Who are you when there isn't anything to inspire you and no one to influence you? Who would you be if there was no one in the world but you?
This is deep.
Because I currently feel like this right now, actually, because I always say that I have my friends around me to kind of like boost me up or inspire me or motivate me in some type of way, or I say you guys. And like in the past week, I've kind of been in the dark a little bit, kind of staying away from people. So this is who I am, like, you know what I'm saying? I would say right now, currently, like, I'm going through a lot. I'm a little sensitive, you know what I'm saying? So it's really about my inner strength, and that's what picks me up at the end of the day. You know, helping people and making others happy as well as myself is my internal motivation. So I'm gonna pick myself up and motivate myself when others aren't around to do it, because that has to do with loving who you are as a person and knowing that you have a reason to be here and fulfilling that reason and doing whatever makes you happy and becoming a happy person. Would you rather go for Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump?
Do you guys even have to ask me this question?
Of course, you guys knew I put a little bit out there who I wanted to vote for, and it seems like a lot of the political figures are just worried about the rich, which the rich are becoming richer and the middle class is diminishing and becoming poorer, and I feel like that should be what we focus on, but it's not. And so that's why I was going for the person that I was going for. Obviously, now, no matter what, I'm gonna go for Hillary, and I hope that she wins. And of course, I would love a first female president. It's just that a lot of her things that she did in the past kind of made me unsure about her. If you had a chance to change your name, what would it be and why? I always think about this. My nickname is Lily because my first name is Amber Lee and my middle name is Lee. So a lot of times I feel like I should have started going by Lee or Lily. I feel like it fits me more, especially just being a tomboy girl. How do I convince my mom to support my decision of dreadlocks? Now, I'm a grown woman, but my mom sometimes tells me what to do. Obviously, that is a big commitment, and so that's one of the reasons why I have faux locks. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that about 2 summers ago, I got real locks, but I only had them for like a month or two because they did not come out how I like. Honestly, they were so ugly on me. It took me a couple weeks to take them out, but I took them out. So what I really like about faux locks is that I'm able to like take them out, put them back in. But I've been changing sizes so that I know that when I'm ready for locks, that I know exactly what I want them to look like, the size of them and everything, and then I will be happier with them in the end. So I would say try faux locks for a little bit and then go from there. If you had one day to spend $5 million, what would you do and what would you spend it on? Ooh, this would be so bomb. But I think right away I would spend it on investments. I would give a lot to my friends and help them out in their situations, but I would also invest in a lot of companies, and then I would invest and buy a few houses and then cars, and then probably give a lot to charity as well. I'd be spending that money, baby. Were you ever bullied in school? I would say yes. I've told you guys the stories of how I went to a school where I was one of the only near colored things that were there, so sometimes often I would get people making comments or starting rumors about me, but never to my face. As I grew up, I got a little angry, but then I started to turn that anger into strength as I started to grow up and become a woman and become smarter and realize that I don't need to fight people all the time. And it wasn't I was fighting because I wanted to. Literally, I was always defending myself, but then I started realizing that I needed to change certain things about myself and not put myself in those situations, and then haters are gonna hate, and I just can't allow them to take energy from me. All right, you guys, so that was June's Q&A. Thank you guys so much for all the questions, all the amazing questions. Of course, if you want to put your questions in, make sure you download the app, link below, so that you can get on the app, join the community, have fun with us, and ask me questions for next time. Anyways, I love you guys. Stay amazing. See you soon. Peace.